Hi, Han.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So there. Okay. So.
They look presentable.
What?
They look presentable.
Yeah.
Hi, Ilana. Oh, there's Norma. Oops. Mike. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Morning, Chris.
Hi,
Good morning.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. I got a little nervous. I had trouble signing in.
Uh-oh.
I had to reset passwords and all that, but it's
Oh, boy.
here. We're in only 5 minutes, so that's good.
Yeah. No, you're good. People are just joining now.
Perfect. And sorry for not properly registering last night, but thanks Dan and Norma for getting that all sorted out.
No problem.
Oh, I like your backdrop, Ilana. Very nice, except it's backwards for me. I see it like backwards, but it looks
Okay, I will
nice.
upload a new one.
No.
Oh no, I think you have to deselect the mirror view or something.
It's correct for me. I do have that, but
Oh,
I actually flipped the image. So now I'm just going to not flip the original image. And
yeah. And then maybe it will straighten out for us.
yeah, this is from the Stony Brook commencement website. They have some background.
Yes. Yeah.
So I just won't do that.
Look, is
It's
mine
going to be on
backwards?
YouTube. Yours is correct, Norma. It says, congratulations, class of 2020. Yeah, like Ilana's, except yours is forward for me.
I'm just an undergrad.
Yeah. I should have done that. I didn't do that. Oh, I love these pictures.
Very good.
I'm trying to list the students who have joined, but oh, there's Leah. Okay. Oops.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
We're good.
We're good.
Good.
Oh, that's a nice one, Ilana. That's pretty. I
This
like
one has
it.
heme on it. This was for
Yeah.
a science and snacks.
Oh, okay.
I'm uploading the real one now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Everyone loving the refreshments?
Yeah.
Did a
Yeah, I
great-
got my orange juice.
There you go. Cup of coffee.
No complaints. No complaints.
Does this look okay now to people? It's backwards
Yes.
to me. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, very good.
Does that mean mine is backwards for everyone else since it looks right to me?
Let me see. No, well, I mean, it's a track and the track is curving off to over your left shoulder. I don't
So
know
it
if
is the
that's-
other opposite from how I see
Oh, okay. But it still looks normal.
it.
So it's okay. Hi, Dave. Matthew.
Zoom inverts the image for the
Hi,
for
Catherine.
yourself
How are
so
you?
that you can coordinate your
Good
movements.
morning.
Morning.
Peter, good morning. I like your background.
Hi, Olivia. I just saw you.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
And Raj, you're here. Yeah. Raj. Okay. And I saw Samia. Let's see.
Very good.
Oh, Swan, hi. I just saw you. Deborah, how are you? I don't know if you can hear me, Deborah.
Hi,
I think
Deborah.
everyone can
You're
hear.
muted, Deborah, on Zoom.
I can hear you.
Oh, good. Okay.
Good looking out, David.
And someone doesn't have their name on their tile.
Who's that?
I can't see now. I've lost it. Oops. Wait a second. Oh,
I think I see everyone.
Yeah.
okay.
I know Kim's on it.
I think if you don't have a video or an icon and just your name shows up, I mean, nothing's going to appear in the lower left corner.
No, I must have been, it was Joe Cavalieri. For some reason, I didn't see your name in the corner. You're laughing. Why are you laughing? Did I pronounce your last name wrong?
It's Cavalieri.
Cavalieri. Okay.
This is a perfect time.
Close it up.
We didn't get to fill out those name pronunciation forms this year.
That's right.
Little yellow cards.
Gonna have to wing it. But Steve is going to have to wing it
Mhm.
the most.
Very good.
All right, let's see. Who else? Young. Hi, Young. And Yue. Good.
Very good.
Hungry. Good.
Barney has a great tie.
Morning, Catherine.
Good morning. Oh, Barney, you look nice.
Yeah, isn't that tie great?
Yes.
Like a bow tie.
It's Pat, I think he ordered last year
How's my tie? That's right.
a robe that would be for a costume.
Very good.
So Mia looks the best, and she's got a nice picture up there too. Oh, it just passed. Yes. She managed to get the robes.
Looking sharp, Barney.
Try. Can you guys hear me okay?
You're a little light. It's not as
Kind of,
sharp as usual.
is this better?
Look at his mic.
Oh, I can't see it. I'm on a different page. And Chris Carwan just joined us.
Anybody tried to do the YouTube stream off of the webpage?
This morning, no, I haven't. Let's see if somebody else has. Somebody.
It's giving me a big circle that keeps going around.
Oh,
I have it currently on my phone and it's working.
Okay.
I
oh,
just wanted
Oh,
to-
nice.
it's working through the webpage.
Yes.
good.
Page, yeah.
Did you get it through the webpage or did you?
Me? Yes, I'm on the webpage.
There it goes. Good. It's working through the webpage.
Oh yeah, it works. It's
Yeah.
working good.
Yeah.
Did you get it through the webpage? Or did you?
I just tried it. It's working fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, wow. Is that a microphone, Barney? Wow.
Yeah, I got it before we stopped classes.
That's great.
Working good.
Yeah, it says there's 28 people watching the YouTube.
Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I got it before we stopped classes.
That's great.
You could pull out your accordion and provide some live music too.
I want to scare people away.
Oh, wow.
Stopped classes.
Peter, is that a picture of you or is that really you? Tong, Peter Tong.
No, that's him live.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Ron, you're here. Yeah. Okay. How come I'm hearing my voice? That's weird. Samia. Let's see. I don't have the YouTube on, but I'm hearing a delayed thing.
Good morning, Chloe.
Good morning.
Oh, it's the one. Hi. I just saw you.
Yeah, your voice was very low, Chloe.
I'm gonna wear
Deborah.
Okay.
when I speak.
How are you?
Actual thing.
I don't know if you can hear me, Deborah.
Hi,
I think
Deborah.
everyone-
You're muted, Deborah, on Zoom.
I can hear you.
Oh, good. Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much better.
And someone doesn't have their name on their tile.
Who's that?
I can't see now. I've lost it. Chloe, good. Oops. Norma, I'm hearing a repeat of things I said. Do you know why that would be?
Like an echo?
Yeah,
Because
no,
because
it's like,
someone has the YouTube playing.
oh,
and
is that
They're
it?
picking it up,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
and their mic open.
The sound in YouTube is doubled too, so it might be from Dan's computer if there's.
Oh, okay. Because I was hearing, it was weird.
I mean, at this moment, it's
Hi,
probably
Fernanda.
okay, but not when we go. Not when we start.
Oh,
When I use the invitation that Dan said.
Good.
Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There she is, and not on television.
I'm not on television. It looks like I'm on television. What do you mean?
There's a very distinguished looking Professor Koch.
but why do you type a password? You can just click on join the meeting here.
Okay, but whenever I do that, we press for
Hi, Dan. It's Catherine. Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fernando can't get into the meeting. And he doesn't know why. I don't know if you know a way to help.
Did he register?
Yeah,
He did.
Yeah.
he sent you an email, he said.
Catherine, I also had troubles to begin with because I didn't realize I had to be logged into my Stony
Stony
Brook
Brook.
Right,
account.
right.
Sure.
He says he is logged into his Stony Brook
I
account.
just sent him the confirmation email again.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself and talk to him then. Or somebody should mute me. Oh, here it is.
If my class was this quiet, I'd be very upset.
That is the challenge. The audience is silent.
But we're supposed to be mingling now. This is refreshing.
Yes, we should be mingling. But I did send that email saying, make sure you mute your microphones. And so,
We did unmute everybody. Can people hear me?
yes,
But not very loud, Steve.
Okay, it's,
You need to be louder for the ceremony.
yeah, it's actually, I'm not sure what microphone I'm using.
You might go around and take a mic check from all the participants just to make sure that everyone is set properly.
Microphone better?
It's definitely better.
I found this for you.
I think people have been hearing me okay, right? Yes, thumbs up.
You're fine, Dale.
How about me? Am I better? Am I better?
Yes, you're better, Steve.
But good,
Yeah.
better, best?
Just better, not best.
A little bit better.
Speak with your diaphragm, Steve.
How about this now?
Actually, Joe, you had a good idea about checking the mic.
Yeah, I think Steve was better the last time. That was my impression.
No, like Joe mentioned, like everyone go around and check the mic. Or at least the speakers.
You mean everybody who's speaking, not everybody?
Yes, the
Yeah.
speakers. I could hear you nice and clear. I think Barney was a little bit light.
How's this?
Sounds like Barney to me, but not terribly loud.
Oh, is the volume okay, or should I try to speak louder?
Barney, you're a little quiet.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Oh, that's the problem.
How's this? Okay. Is it okay if I have the microphone down here? Okay.
Yes.
Talk again.
Is it okay if the microphone's right here?
Yeah, that's great.
There's a little rumble. I don't know where if that's coming from you.
That's the jackhammer on the street.
Oh, okay.
I might. Oh,
Very nice.
let's see.
On your treadmill, are you, Barney?
No, I'm outside today. I can't use a treadmill every day. No time to be getting a repetitive stress injury. But apparently it's a great time for jackhammering.
How am I now? Is my
That's
voice-
better.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you sound better, Steve.
Okay.
You have a big reflection on the wall behind you.
Yeah. Oh, I could wish I could turn off the lights. But of course,
Barney. Barney, are you there?
Yes.
Allison Abraham is going to join us.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think we should announce all the award winners' names anyway, even if they're not.
Yes. But
it's our leader.
I'm still working on it, Fernando.
There's a real leader.
All right, I just sent you something, Fernando. Maybe.
$57 participants.
Dan,
Yes.
Fernando says he can't get in. He doesn't know if it's because he registered twice. I don't know. I don't know what else to do.
Catherine, I ended up resetting my password and just having Zoom send me a new password is what I needed to do to get in.
Ah, okay. Let me tell him that. I'm going to mute myself again.
Are we in a breakout room?
No.
So are people seeing this on YouTube, hearing us?
It's live across the world, Steve.
Okay.
Hi, Manny. Oh, Chris Jaffe. I didn't know you were there. That's good. Meredith, good. Oh, Rihanna, you're there. Good. Hi. Hi, Jackie. Hi, James. Hi, Brenna.
$15.
Okay. Hopefully Fernando can get in. He's the spotter.
Rita, nice hat.
Catherine, what did you tell Fernando, because
To reset
Trevor's
his
having the
password.
same issue.
Who? Oh, Trevor. I told him to do what Chris said, which was reset the password. Zoom will send him another password.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
It sends you a link and then you set your password over again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it says it locks you out for 30 minutes.
Okay.
That's the person I'm seeing all over the news. Commercial.
Yes.
Could be, you never know.
Yeah, I also have Liz on the phone. She's having difficulty too.
Do we want to have a backup spotter in case Fernando can't make it, or you want me to just try and do it? I can probably just do it.
I'm wondering if Joe, where's,
Yeah, they would have to have the list of names and know, right?
Yeah, I can send the list.
I can help once I'm done too.
Tom, just in case, why don't
Yeah.
you send it? Where is Joe? Joe? Oh, Fernando's there. Oh, I saw Fernando.
Yeah, he said it worked. Let's hang up. It worked.
So wait, what worked to reset your password?
Yeah, request to reset your password.
Where, in Zoom?
I get, yeah, Zoom sends you a new password. So you try to join, but you can't because it tells you your password is incorrect or whatever.
Because it's looking for your Zoom account password, not the password for this meeting. And I kept trying to put in the password for the meeting, and it's looking for the Zoom password.
Oh, Marcus, you made it.
Okay.
You're muted though, Marcus. I can't hear you.
Hello.
Oh, Scott, hi.
Oh, hey, Catherine.
Marcus Johnson also had trouble, but he's here. So that's good. He figured it out. Oh, good. A lot of people have made it. Christina Lagakis, how are you? I remember you and your mom before you started. Christina. No. Oh, good. How are you? Suleiman. Uma. Danae. Great.
Oh, Ewow, I like your background. Right centered. Nice.
Very nice. Oh, Jeanette, I love your icon. That's great.
Thank you, Catherine.
You're welcome. Let's see where we are. Jackie, I see you. Okay. David. Go like that. What will happen? Oh, I see. I just have to take a little break.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Joe, do you have any extra jokes that didn't make the cut?
Joe, you're muted. We can't hear you.
I look, right now I'm having cat attacks here right now, but I have a good old joke about Barney's horse race, but that one, but I think being told once is enough. Oh, well, Barney could tell it. I mean, it's better to hear it from the horse.
I don't tell horse jokes, Joe.
We could have a moment where everybody has to stand up to prove they're wearing pants.
Are you sure you want to do that, Tom?
Please don't.
Now Nancy looks all proper.
I figured I should dress for the occasion.
We pay for all kinds of insurances, and in many ways, this is a similar kind of cost. Michael Leroy is a
Dale seems to be running around the track now, so he's off.
Yeah, it's not with my robe on. It's somehow it's messing up the color. It's the virtual background is messing up if I have my robe on. My hat seems to be okay.
Well, the hat looks very swish, very nice. Although I really do think Sarita has the best hat. It's the view.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like it.
I haven't been able to do virtual background since this started because I'm in our guest bedroom, which has plaid wallpaper. So it does all sorts of strange things. I can't figure out what the background is, so I can do this. And I can do this, but yeah.
Oh, I see the Golden Gate Bridge.
That's pretty good that your cap is your virtual cap background.
So I can't figure out that the plaid is the background. So
I've seen too many challenges with virtual backgrounds, so I'm like, stick with something real.
Hi, Dr. Bhatia.
hi, how are you? Stop.
Great,
I
sorry.
started crying when I saw everyone.
Hi, Professor.
Hello. Congratulations, everyone. I'm so happy for you.
I love to see the gallery view. Everyone. Oh, there goes Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. Hi. Some muting.
We have more than 75 participants.
We have 75 now.
Yeah, should we have the students? Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to tell. Steve, you were a bit low in your mic. I'm so pretty.
That's a selfie.
I gotta do 5 slides. Wait.
Okay, I think we should start the ceremony. Good morning. I am Peter Tong, Chair of the Department of Chemistry at Stony Brook University. I would like to extend a welcome to the graduates, parents and family members, faculty and staff, and other guests who have joined us today to celebrate the university's 60th commencement ceremonies and the Chemistry Department's 50th Convocation. For the first time in history, we will be holding our commencement ceremony online. We have faced unprecedented challenges this semester, and it is of immense credit to all of you that you have made it to the end of your degrees. Although the semester started normally on January the 27th, by March the 15th, we had closed our research labs and all classes had moved online by March 30th. Never more so does the world need talented, motivated graduates who have the skills, ambition, and commitment to find solutions to current and future challenges, such as the COVID-19 pandemic. It is a special day for all of us in the chemistry department as we celebrate the achievements of our undergraduate and graduate students who have completed their chemistry studies at Stony Brook. This event marks the end of one journey and the beginning of the next, and we are immensely proud to celebrate this milestone with you. We trust that your experiences at Stony Brook have prepared you well for the next steps in your lives as you seek to realize your career goals. The faculty and staff of the chemistry department have been enriched by interactions with our graduates, and you all leave an indelible mark on the department and the university. I would now like to introduce you to some of the people in the program. In particular, I'd like to offer special thanks and welcome to Dr. Christopher Amende, our speaker today. Dr. Amende is an alumnus of our department. He completed his master's degree with me in May 2008 and his PhD with Professor Kathy Parker in December 2013. He now works as an associate research fellow in the internal medicine department at Pfizer. Other chemistry faculty in attendance include Professor Robert Grubbs, Vice Chair of Graduate Affairs and the Graduate Program Director, Professor Dale Druckhammer, Vice Chair of Undergraduate Affairs and Undergraduate Program Director, Professor Stan Wong, Vice Chair of Research Facilities and Budget, and Professor Steve Koch, Faculty Advisor for the Undergraduate Program. Our commencement ceremony today will begin with our Vice Chair of Graduate Affairs and Graduate Program Director, Professor Barney Grubbs, who will present our Graduate Award recipients and then the graduate degree recipients.
Thank you, Professor Tong, and thank you everybody for coming out to watch the commencement in a particularly unusual year. But this year we have an outstanding group of students who are receiving advanced degrees, and I'd like to start by recognizing several who have been selected by the chemistry department for special awards. So the first award to announce is the Chemistry Award for Excellence in Doctoral Research, which is awarded to graduating PhD students who have distinguished themselves through exceptional creativity and productivity in their research. This year, the award goes to 4 students. The first is Allison Abraham, who worked for Amy Marshallock, Esther Takeuchi, and Ken Takeuchi. And I hope. Is Allison in attendance?
She couldn't make it in.
Oh, she couldn't. Okay. Well, we'd still like to recognize her for this special honor. Allison is recognized for her pioneering results in establishing several new experimental techniques, providing insight into solid-state energy storage and probing the electrochemical reactivity of electrodes through the use of scanning electrochemical. The second recipient is Amanda Carr, who worked with Professor Sarita Bhatia. There's Amanda. Amanda is cited for her development of novel X-ray techniques for studying nanoparticle films and innovative spectroscopic approaches to quantify adhesion in graphene polymer composites. Congratulations. The next award is to Ilana Heckler, who worked with Professor Elizabeth Boone. Ilana Heckler is a great scientist, a great communicator, and a team player. She loves to learn and obviously enjoys her work, to the delight of her lab mates and advisor. Ilana is indisputably both the Boone Lab and departmental leader. Her thesis describes characterization of novel hemoproteins from Vibrio cholera that are involved in bacterial signaling and virulence. She's published 4 papers so far, with 1 more in submission and an additional one in preparation. Congratulations. The fourth award is to Yong Lee, who worked with Professor Peter Tong. Yong is cited for his exceptional creativity and hard work that led to the development of a PET radio tracer that can non-invasively detect bacterial infections in living organisms. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The next award is the Chemistry Award for Outstanding Doctoral Student, which is awarded to graduating PhD students whose research achievements were judged to be truly exceptional. The recipient of this year's award is Lisa Housel, who was advised by Professor Amy Marshallock, Professor Esther Takeuchi, and Professor Kenneth Takeuchi. Lisa is cited in recognition of her contributions in the elucidation of properties that control electrochemistry through the utilization and integration of in situ and operando characterization methods, including synchrotron X-ray absorption spectroscopy, electrochemical impedance spectroscopy, and isothermal microcalorimetry. Congratulations. The next award to announce is the Lee Myers Award for Outstanding Doctoral Chemistry Student, which is presented annually to an outstanding graduate student in the graduating class in honor and memory of Dr. Lee Myers, a 1978 doctoral graduate of the chemistry department who passed away in 1988. The recipient of this year's award is Johnny Lee. There's Johnny. Johnny completed his PhD with Professor Mingyu Nai. He is cited for development of novel synthetic strategies to aid the discovery and development of new pharmaceuticals, agrochemicals, and functional materials. Congratulations, Johnny. The last doctoral award that we'll announce is the Maria Samariodaki Memorial Award for Outstanding Doctoral Student. This award is presented annually to one outstanding PhD student in the graduating class in honor and memory of Dr. Maria Samariodaki. Dr. Samariodaki was a 1996 doctoral graduate and postdoctoral fellow of the chemistry department who perished in the Swiss Air plane crash in September 1998. The recipient of this year's award is Yi Yang, who worked with Professor Christopher Johnson. He made critical contributions in a brand new lab, including construction of a new instrument, writing software to analyze its data, and upgrading the lasers used by it. She then used that instrument to make some of the first measurements probing how water is involved in forming climatically relevant atmospheric particles from thin air. She has presented her work at the International Symposium on Molecular Spectroscopy and the Gordon Research Conference on Gaseous Ions, and has won the Stony Brook Distinguished Travel Award and the PhD Works Award for Career Exploration. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Many chemistry courses at Stony Brook have large enrollments. The most highly individualized part of the instruction is provided by teaching assistants. What undergraduate students learn and their overall impression of laboratory courses and the workshops that accompany lecture are due in large part to their interactions with their teaching assistants. We're pleased to recognize one first-year student and one advanced student for their exceptional service to our undergraduate courses. The Chemistry Award for First-Year Teaching Assistant is presented to Emmanuel Bazan Bergamino. Manny is cited for his wholehearted, above and beyond dedication to student learning and his great enthusiasm for teaching. Congratulations, Manny, and thanks for all your efforts.
Thank you very much.
The Chemistry Award for Advanced Teaching Assistant is presented to Yi Yang. Here we go. Yi always found creative ways to help students understand and relate to complicated topics. She went far beyond the usual in her dedication to the education of students in the class. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Last is the Chemistry Award for Outstanding Service. Despite their very demanding schedules and their strong commitment to their research, many of our graduate students serve the department in various ways on top of all this work, such as assisting at department events and acting as ambassadors of the department when prospective students are visiting. I would like to recognize two of our graduating students who have been especially helpful in this regard, Amanda Carr and Ilana Heckler. First, Amanda. During her PhD program, Amanda was heavily involved with outreach and service to her department and the university. She represented the chemistry graduate students as a department senator in the graduate student organization for 3 years and was an active executive board member for the Graduate Chemical Society. Additionally, Amanda was a co-coordinator for the Graduates for Education Outreach Group, where she organized Stony Brook graduate student volunteers and taught monthly hands-on science sessions at a disadvantaged elementary school. She also founded a STEM outreach club at a local children's museum to connect kids with graduate student scientists and inspire young minds. Thank you, Amanda, and congratulations. Next, Ilana Heckler. As president of Stony Brook University's Graduate Chemical Society, Ilana has collaborated with the chemistry department on many occasions, including for the annual holiday party, Chemistry Research Day, and Chemistry Safety Day, and has planned large events for the department, such as the annual Halloween party, graduate student coffee hours, game nights, student invited speakers, career panels, GCS hosted science and snacks events, the Chemistry Research Day photo contest, as well as collaborative events with other groups on campus. For over 2 years, Ilana has been a mentor for the Graduate Women in Science and Engineering mentorship program. On many occasions, she has assisted the department with the orientation of new PhD and MS students and graduate student recruitment visits as a team leader for these events. She also trained to be a safety warden, a fire safety warden for the chemistry building. So thanks, Ilana, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so now we'll do something we don't normally do at chemistry convocations, and I'm going to ask you all to unmute your microphones and give everybody who won an award a round of applause. Okay.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Congratulations, everyone.
I'd let my dog out to bark too, but she might not stop. All right. So now it is my honor to present this year's recipients of graduate degrees in chemistry. Graduate degree recipients complete the requirements at various times during the year, and many leave to pursue further education or professional employment. So a lot of them aren't in attendance, but we'll read all the names anyway. So the first are the 13 students who have completed or will soon complete the Master of Science or the Master of Arts in Teaching. So please allow me to recognize the 4 who are here in attendance. All right, we have James Breton. James, who worked with Professor Sarita Bhatia. His thesis is titled Exploring the Effects of Various Salt Concentrations in Laponite Dispersions through Microreology and DLVO Theory. Congratulations, James.
Thank you so much.
The next recipient who's in attendance is Meredith Bolter, who earned an MAT degree. Congratulations. Meredith plans to teach high school after graduating.
Thank you.
Congratulations. The next recipient is Christopher Chiaffi, also an MAT recipient. Christopher, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And then the 4th recipient who's present is David Matthew, who is also an MAT degree recipient, who also plans to be a high school chemistry teacher.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thanks for coming. Nice dog, too. Okay, we have a number of other recipients who you can read about in the program. Okay, so let's unmute our microphones to give these MS graduates a round of applause.
Yay, David. Woo!
Congratulations.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, now 29 students have completed or will soon complete the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I would like to recognize, I'll recognize Allison Abraham, who I don't think is here, but she worked with Professor Esther Takeuchi, Professor Ken Takeuchi, Professor Amy Marshalock. Her thesis is entitled A Multimodal Approach to Materials Design for Next Generation Energy Storage Systems. Next, would like to recognize Rohana Akhtar, who worked with Professor Daniel Raleigh. There she is. Congratulations. Her thesis was entitled Biophysical Insights into Amyloid Formation by Islet Amyloid Polypeptide, Implications for Type 2 Diabetes. Congratulations. Next is Monaf Awa, who worked with Professor Iwao Ojima. His thesis was entitled Computer-Aided Development of Medicinal Compounds. Congratulations, Monaf.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The next degree recipient is Rajeswari Basu.
Thank you.
Who worked with Professor Peter Tong, and her thesis was entitled LPXC, the interplay between residence time, target vulnerability, and target turnover.
Well done, Raj.
Sorry. The next recipient is Amanda Carr, who worked with Professor Sarita Bhatia. Her thesis was entitled Application Guided Experimental Characterization of Nanocomposite Films and Interfaces. Congratulations again. Han Gao, who worked with Professor Nancy Goroff, is the next recipient.
Thank you.
Han's thesis was entitled Exploration, Design, and Synthesis of Substituted Phenanthro 9,10C Thiophene and Related Polymers.
Congratulations, Han.
Thank you.
The next recipient is Hao Yue Guo,
Thank you.
who worked with Dr. Ping Liu at Brookhaven National Lab. Her thesis is entitled, her dissertation is entitled, First Principle Study of Spinel Electrode Materials in Lithium-Ion Batteries. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The next degree recipient is Rebecca Hamlin, who worked with Professor Mike White. Her dissertation is entitled Modified Catalytic Surfaces for Carbon Dioxide Adsorption and Conversion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Rebecca.
Thank you, Mike.
Next is Ilana Heckler, who worked with Professor Elizabeth Boone. Her dissertation was entitled Heme and Bacterial Behavior, Investigation into the Role of a Novel Hemoprotein in Biofilm, Virulence, and Antibiotic Resistance. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lana. Here, I'm hooding you. Thanks, Liz.
Lisa Housel, who worked with Professor Esther Takeuchi, Professor Ken Takeuchi, and Professor Amy Marshalock. Her dissertation is entitled Understanding Charge Transport for Current and Future Electrochemical Energy Storage Technologies. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lisa. Well done.
Thank you.
Next recipient is Johnny Lee, who worked with Professor Mingyu Nai. His dissertation is entitled Novel Strategies for CH Polyfluoroalkoxylation of Heteroarenes. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Johnny.
Thanks.
Good job.
The next recipient is Yong Li, who worked with Professor Peter Tong. His dissertation is entitled Development of PET radio tracers to image bacterial infection and antibacterial agents.
Well done, Yong. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
The next recipient is Swan Kwa Iverson, who worked with Professor Sarita Bhatia. Her dissertation is entitled Structural and Rheological Behavior of Thermoresponsive Alginate-Based Biomaterials. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Swan.
Thanks, Rita.
The next recipient is Jeanette Tolentino Collado, who was jointly advised by Professor Peter Tong and Professor Jared French. Her dissertation is entitled Unraveling Structural Dynamics of Blue Light Activated Flavoprotein. Congratulations.
Well done, Jeanette. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Tong.
The next and the last one to announce for today is Yi Yang, who worked with Professor Christopher Johnson. Her dissertation is entitled Spectroscopic Studies of the Structure and Small Molecule Uptake in Atmospheric New Particle Formation. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here you go, Yi.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, so one more time, let's unmute our microphones and give everybody a round of applause.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Hello, everybody.
All right. So finally, at least for the graduate portion of the program, Amanda Carr and Ilana Heckler are going to make a brief presentation on behalf of our graduates. So first, I'd like to invite Amanda to take the spotlight and talk.
Thank you. As we gather virtually today to celebrate our academic accomplishments, I'd like to acknowledge some of our personal developments as well. Our commencement today is, like others mentioned, unlike any before it, as the world is facing uncertain times. But graduates, I want to remind you that both Stony Brook University and the Department of Chemistry have prepared us for these struggles. Not only do we have the molecular insight and lab skills, we have character. Together, we have practiced grit, honed self-discipline, and persevered to overcome the hardest experiments, to write these critical peer-reviewed papers, and to finish our degrees. Graduates, we are the next generation of problem solvers both in and beyond the lab, because we are scientists with character. Character is the attribute that motivates us to keep fighting for excellence in all aspects of our lives. It is our commitment to this excellence that we can continue. And this feat would not be possible without the dedicated faculty, mentors, and staff of the chemistry department and the university. And so on behalf of the graduate class, we thank them for their commitment to our education. Today, let's take these academic and personal lessons and move forward, as our actions during these times of struggle demonstrate who we are. Let's be chemists with character. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Amanda. The next remark will be given by Ilana Heckler. So, Ilana?
Hi, thank you, Dr. Groves. I want to start by thanking, just like Amanda, the chemistry department faculty and administration for making this doctoral program one that I'm really grateful to have been a part of. I think I could speak for the entire graduating class when I say that this is definitely not how I expected my PhD career to end. However, if we learned anything during our PhD, it's how to overcome obstacles. Like that reaction that just won't work, or that protein that you just can't seem to get pure. We have learned the power of persistence, and so I am very confident we're going to get through this just fine. I'll conclude by wishing everyone the very best of luck in whatever you choose to do after this. Go do some groundbreaking science, go class of 2020, and stay safe and healthy, everybody.
Thanks, Ilana. All right, now I'll turn over the microphone to Professor Dale Druchammer.
Okay, thank you, Barney. It's my pleasure now to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Chris Amende. Dr. Amende received his BS in biochemistry from the University of Delaware before coming to our department for graduate studies. As stated earlier, he received his master's degree in 2008, working with Professor Peter Tong, followed by his PhD in 2013, working with Professor Kathy Parker. And Dr. Amende was several years ahead of his time in that he did most of his work for his PhD remotely while working at Pfizer in Connecticut. And Dr. Amende has had an outstanding career thus far at Pfizer, where he's an associate research fellow in medicinal chemistry and is also an adjunct assistant professor of chemistry at Connecticut College. And last year, Dr. Amende was selected for Stony Brook's 40 under 40 list of a highly accomplished young alumni. And Dr. Amende will speak to us today about chemistry, your future full of innovation and impact.
Thank you, Dale. First off, congratulations. This is truly a great day, and all of you should be incredibly proud of your accomplishments to get to this point. Make sure you thank your parents, thank your family, thank your friends, thank whomever helped along the way. That does not take away from your hard work, but having that support system is what makes these things possible. Also, since you're hopefully on mute right now, feel free to do that right now while I'm talking. Also, and Professor Druckhammer, thank you for the kind introduction, and to the department for the invitation to speak today. I'm incredibly excited to be a part of the class of 2020 commencement ceremony. Although I've never needed a haircut more in my life, I'm wearing gym shorts right now, and this is likely the first commencement speech with an elliptical machine in the view, is an absolute highlight of my career. I'm an extremely proud alumni of the Stony Brook Chemistry Department. And today, in addition to telling you about my excitement for science and research, I will also tell you about a couple mistakes that I've made, the first of which being I did not attend my commencement ceremonies for both my master's and PhD degrees. At the time, I was too caught up with what was next, but this was a missed opportunity to celebrate the importance of an event like your graduation. So it's an honor that I can remedy that and be a part of today's ceremony. One of the reasons you should be so proud of your accomplishments today is you are graduating from a world-renowned chemistry department. As I'm sure many of you know, since there's a nice display in the chemistry department's lobby, that Stony Brook was the birthplace of magnetic resonance imaging, or the MRI, a medical device that has helped millions and millions of people around the world, and for which Dr. Paul Lauterbur was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. However, the department's accomplishments certainly don't stop there. They continue to lead in the development of new and exciting research and technology. For example, Professor Boros's lab is continuing to innovate in imaging with research that is exploiting the unique properties of metal complexes to advance new imaging tracers and radiotherapeutics for cancer. In the Shao lab, they are developing sustainable and cost-effective solutions to deliver clean water to regions of the world that need it most. And in Professor Boone's group, they are working at the interface of chemistry and biology to understand bacterial signaling pathways with research that has the potential to reveal new and exciting antibacterial treatment approaches. And the list goes on and on. I could easily spend my whole time talking about the amazing research that has been done and that is being done in the Stony Brook Chemistry Department. I encourage you to keep following the Chemistry Department's publications and social media after you have left, as it serves as an amazing source of inspiration of the science that is going on at Stony Brook. And the reason for Stony Brook Chemistry Department being so successful in making discoveries that impact people and make their lives better is you. You are the ones who did the research. You are the ones that continue to build on the science of the past generations of graduates, and you are setting up the next generation of Stony Brook chemists to be able to prosper. Your accomplishments while you are here are what keeps the department growing and succeeding. Also, with each year that Stony Brook Chemistry grows, it adds additional value to the degrees of those that came before you. So we all thank you for that. And this is also a good reminder to continue to support the department once you have left. One of the aspects that excites me most about research is the fact that as scientists, we're innovating and impacting people's lives with our discoveries. While I was in Peter Tong's lab developing long residence time inhibitors of INHA, a druggable target for the treatment of tuberculosis, it struck me that one thing that was so cool about the research that we were doing is no one had ever done some of the experiments we were attempting, and the compounds that I was making had never been made before, ever. I mean, how cool is that? As scientists, we're at the forefront of what is being done. We are pioneers, we are trailblazers. For me, this is what makes what we do so fun. And one thing I want to mention, while in Peter's lab, we didn't forget to enjoy ourselves. We had a work hard, play hard mentality, and I have so many great memories and friendships that have endured. However, it was at this point I actually decided to leave Stony Brook with my master's degree and therefore leave the PhD program to take a position in the neuroscience department at the pharmaceutical company Pfizer. I was fortunate to work on the development of a gamma secretase modulator for the potential treatment of Alzheimer's disease. And it was here that I saw how important synthetic organic chemistry is in the drug discovery process. We had to solve multiple synthetic challenges and develop new chemistry to access compounds we were designing. This need to innovate and keep pushing the boundaries of what we can do as scientists is what makes my job so fun. Also, along with this fun we were having, we were able to develop a gamma secretase modulator clinical candidate along the way. During this time though, I realized I still wanted to grow more scientifically and felt like I had made a mistake in leaving the PhD program. Again, in part because I saw firsthand how important chemistry is in drug discovery. I do want to point out that while a PhD can help grow your career, it is absolutely not necessary to be successful and do great science. And you can't let something you consider a mistake to define you. Mistakes can help you see more clearly about what you need or want to further grow. It was at this point I decided to return to Stony Brook. I joined Professor Kathy Parker's lab and was able to restart my PhD. This was in somewhat of a non-traditional manner. I continued to work at Pfizer in the neuroscience department while also working on the total synthesis of a natural product. I did have to drive 3 hours each way to Stony Brook every 2 to 3 weeks for class, but I don't want to make that sound too bad. I made sure we still had fun catching up with friends and colleagues each time I came back. And after Journal Club, we always made sure we went out and enjoyed ourselves. Kathy was an absolutely excellent mentor, helping me to further grow as a scientist. And fortunately, I was able to complete the synthesis of bisabasquale and get my doctorate. While it was a bit of a different path to get to where I am today, these combined experiences, along with learning from mistakes along the way, are what set me up well for my current role, leading a group focused on chemical biology and drug discovery. I feel like I have the best job in the world because as a research scientist, I keep getting to innovate and develop new chemistry and chemical biology tools to support the development of new drugs, with the ultimate goal of helping patients and improving people's lives. In my mind, it really can't get more fun and exciting than that. And I have Peter, Kathy, and many, many others in the Stony Brook Chemistry Department to thank for that. So I know in several years, when you're in your careers and still innovating and doing impactful work, you will also be able to look back and see how valuable your time at Stony Brook was for growing and becoming the scientist you are. So I have several things I want to leave you with. The first is keep innovating and keep being excited about research. I mean, really, is there anything better? Also, it's okay to make mistakes. I've made many along the way. Just learn from them, grow from them, and adjust your direction accordingly. Have fun. If you're having fun, the work is easy and you'll do better science because of it. And now, more than ever, I think it's clear, science will win. It is no doubt these are challenging times, but as scientists, we are exceptionally enabled to make impact and help society, and it is obvious that the Stony Brook Chemistry Department is doing that. While we aren't together right now, that doesn't mean we can't all celebrate. So thank you very much for inviting me to be part of your day, and congratulations.
Thank you, Chris, for bringing us that message. Now, next in the program, a late colleague of ours, Professor Pat Hurley, always believed that no occasion was too formal or serious for telling a joke. And so when Professor Hurley died suddenly in 2000, it was decided to carry on his spirit with a joke at our graduation ceremony each year. So here to bring us the annual Pat Hurley Memorial Joke is distinguished teaching Professor Joseph Lawher.
We have to recognize that this is a weird time. These are troubled times, but things will get better. And graduates, I want you to think about the future. Just imagine sitting around the dinner table 15 years from now. Your teenage son, oh, you didn't know about him. Your teenage son asks you a question. Mom, Dad, why is my little sister named Paris? Well, now, you've always been honest with your son, so you answer. Because we conceived her in Paris when we were both postdocs. And what about Boston? Where did he get his name? Boston was born when we were graduate students at MIT. But what about me? Well, don't tell Paris or Boston, because you've always been our favorite. You were born in the fall after we graduated from Stony Brook. We love you very much, Quarantine. That's it.
Thank you, Joe. And now I welcome to the podium Professor Steve Koch, faculty advisor for our undergraduate program, who will present the undergraduate awards and degrees.
Now to the important part, the undergraduates. The first award we want to announce, which up until this time is secret, is Honors in Chemistry. Honors in Chemistry is an award which is a combination of excellent academic work and a completion of a research project during your senior year called senior research, and defending it in a presentation at the end of this semester. We pick from those students the ones who have met both requirements. And this is actually on your diploma, okay? This is an official Stony Brook honor. And I'd like to call the names of the people who have won senior honors in chemistry. Rang Jen Chow worked for Ben Zhao. He did his senior research last year, actually. His thesis, oh, there he is. His thesis entitled was Fundamental Study of Newly Developed Nitro-Oxidation Methods. Congratulations. Also, senior research, Christoph Schaffe worked for Matthew Rhoda, senior research last year. He's part of the BS MAT program. He gets to graduate twice this year. Pseudosymmetry, studying the imperfect presence of D6H symmetry in benzene derivatives. I like that, D6H. This year, Hong Gui worked for Ben Zhao, X-ray photocorrelation spectroscopy of nitrocellulose gelation processing. Congratulations. Christopher Karan worked for Wallow-Gemer, computer-aided drug design of novel anti-tuberculation agents. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Worked for Professor Robert Rizzo, evaluating docking results across docking platforms. Catherine Liang worked for Wallow-Gemer, SAR of acetyl hydrazone with bromine biosterimers as novel antifungal agent. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ming Lu worked for John Rudick, the thesis entitled Towards the Synthesis of a Self-Organizing Dendritic Dipeptide Hybrid. Congratulations. Chloe Savino worked for Estaveros, Trojan Horse it's a thermonoxidic for bacterial infection. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wenjing Yang worked for Ben Zhao and Dale Druckhammer, selective removal of lead from drinking water using picolate-based cellulose.
Thank you.
Jackie Zen worked for Ben Zhao, fabrication and characterization of hydrophobic cellulose membranes.
Thank you.
3 other students, okay, so the spotlight's supposed to go on me, are not here today. Okay, Leslie Chang worked for Sarita Bhatia, observation of the aging behavior of laponic desperation by dramatic light scattering microreology. Chang Kong Ji Lee also worked for Professor Bhatia, senior research last year, diffusion and microreology behavior of PEO, PPO, PEO block copolymers. Amanda Gruel worked for Wallow-Gemer, tumor targeting drug delivery systems with fluorotaxoids. Congratulations to all these people who won honors in chemistry. I think it's almost a record year, 12 students. Now some individual awards. We have a spectacular class of graduating seniors. 10 people have 3.9 to 4.0 GPAs. That's unheard of. 2 of these students were picked out for the Outstanding Chemistry Student Award for their also accomplished senior research. Hangru Lee and Chloe Savino. Hangru is graduating summa cum laude, who's a double engineering chemistry major and chemistry major. He received an academic achievement award. He won the award, shared it with Chloe for the best junior chemistry major. He will start a PhD program in the University of Chicago in the fall. As typical chemistry professor, I think probably the highest achievement would be to become a chemistry professor. But we also have people who are going on to be doctors. Having been sick one time, I learned that pre-meds grow up to be doctors that can save your life. Chloe is graduating summa cum laude this May. She received a SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence, also the Best Junior Award. I'll save some of her awards when she graduates. But she's in fact going to go to medical school, and we're happy that she's already been admitted to medical school and is going to Tufts University School of Medicine in the fall. Congratulations, Chloe.
Thank you.
Now, as I said, we have 10 students with 3.9 to 4.0 GPAs. I forgot to say, Chloe, of course, is one of them and has a 3.99 GPA. How do you get a 3.99 GPA? Well, she got an A- in what turns out to be the hardest course in the chemistry department, honors chemistry lab, chemistry 154, which she got an A-. One A- and you're down to 3.99. We have another student we're going to come to who has the same situation. We're giving special chemistry awards for outstanding academic achievement to all the students who have 3.9 to 4.0 GPAs. Christopher Kerwan is graduating summa cum laude, Phi Beta Kappa, a member of Gamma Sigma Epsilon Honor Society. He will return to Stony Brook to continue his work on a master's degree in chemistry. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jesse Zuccaro, I'm not sure if he's here, is graduating, well, all these students are graduating summa cum laude with an ACS certification and has participated in the Animal Assisted Therapy Club at Stony Brook. Megan's son is graduating summa cum laude. She's not coming to graduation, okay? We're going from 3.90 all the way up to 4.0. Hori Kim is graduating summa cum laude. She plans to get a master's degree and a PhD in medicinal chemistry in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ryan McHugh is not here because he's also a biology major. He should have come here anyway. It's for graduation. Phi Beta Kappa, he won a Gold Water Scholarship, 2020 Provost Award for Economic Excellence. He will attend the University of Washington PhD program in biological physics, structure, and design. Suleiman Siddiqui is graduating summa cum laude with a BS also in applied math and statistics and a BA in chemistry. He has about, I think, a 3.98 GPA. It's while at Stony Brook, he was a computer assistant, participated in innovation awards, and he's going to be staying at Stony Brook in Stony Brook Medical School, where he can go on and save lives. Congratulations. Deborah Kaiser is another person who has a 3.99 GPA. Got a A- in chemistry 154. She worked for Professor Greg Rushton and Professor Eric Patterson. Is a member of the undergraduate ACS club. She's going to be attending Princeton University as a graduate student in the chemistry department in the fall. Then we come to Olivia Comer, who's graduating summa cum laude with a 4.0 GPA. They told us we couldn't say you were going to become a Stony Brook valedictorian because the grades aren't in, but I'm sure you're going to be a valedictorian. She was smart. She took the regular undergraduate chemistry lab, and so she didn't get an A-, okay? I always think we expect students, since I'm a chemistry professor, to go on and get a PhD in chemistry and become a chemistry professor. Olivia is going to become a high school chemistry teacher. And Greg Rushton, when he interviewed, told me something which really upset me, that half of the chemistry teachers in high school were not chemistry majors. They were maybe biology majors. So we really need chemistry majors to go on and become chemistry teachers. And it's also, I'm impressed that Olivia is going to go to an MAT program at Queens College. And wants to be a chemistry teacher, not at some rich suburban school, but in New York City. Congratulations, Olivia, and for being a 4.0. We have a few more awards. One of the secrets of our education system at Stony Brook, why we do a fabulous job teaching chemistry, is we have lots and lots of undergraduate TAs. It's a great system. They pay money to take a course, and they teach therefore for free for us. We're honoring two undergraduates for their teaching accomplishments. Let me get my pages here. Okay, Deborah Kaiser, okay, who was a TA with Professor Patterson in 383, Introductory Synthetic and Spectroscopic Laboratory Techniques, and Chemistry 303, Solution Chemistry Lab. She was excellent, exceptionally prepared, and a real asset. She was even given suggestion modifications for 303 procedures. Okay, then she said, Professor Patterson said, she incorporated better statistical handling of experimental errors, nonlinear regressions with MATLAB. I'm not sure what that is. It's, thank you, Deborah. Good luck at Princeton. Yu Zhu worked for Professor Trevor Sears in multiple physical chemistry courses over the past 2 years. Physical Chemistry 2, that's Chemistry 302 twice, and Molecular Structure and Spectroscopy Lab 357. Congratulations.
Thank
The final award is given to Ryan McHugh, who is not here, should be here. Awarded the DLAP Holcomb Scholarship from the Gamma Sigma Epsilon Chemistry Honor Society. And I've already mentioned he's going to the University of Washington. Let's unmute your microphones and give all these students a round of applause.
Yay!
Congratulations. I'm now honored to present the graduates of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, and Bachelor of Science in Engineering Chemistry. We have a record number of undergraduates graduating this year, 75. If they all came, graduation would go on for a very long time. There are about 35 planned to attend. When I call their names, okay, they're going to be highlighted. First is Ryan Abo Tahita. He's will be attending the MS part of the BS-MS program. Hopes to get a state job.
He's not here.
Okay. Ali Alawali is graduating. Congratulations. With BS in August in an option in biological chemistry. And Joseph Amadia is graduating with the BS. He was part of the University Scholars Chemistry Honor Societies and will attend graduate school.
He's not here.
Okay, another person. They said they were coming. That's M.A. Barry, okay, she's here, is graduating. She's a member of the NSLS. She's looking for a job in industrial chemistry. She graduated with an ACS certification.
Thank you.
Meredith Boutier is a BS and MAT graduate in May. She gets to graduate twice this year. It's she will receive her master's in teaching of arts. And then one of the other people is going to be a great high school chemistry teacher.
Thank you.
Timothy Bryan is graduating with a BS in May. Congratulations, Timothy.
Thank you very much.
Rangjing Cao, okay, is chemistry, engineering chemistry is a second major. Okay, graduating with cum laude, ACS certification. It's did research in Ben Zhao's group, which started a master's degree at the University of Pennsylvania. Joseph Cavallari, okay, he's my man. He's a Long Island boy. I grew up on Long Island. I told you to send me stuff I should say about you, and you didn't. But he's going to be a great high school chemistry teacher. I told him he should say that Professor Koch was the best teacher he had at Stony Brook. Danae Champagne is graduating with an option in biological chemistry. She here? No.
Oh, it's physical.
Okay, now Leslie Chen isn't here, okay, but she's going to Texas A&M University, and she should have told me, because I spent time at Texas A&M University at a time when Italian restaurants were listed as Pizza Hut and Pizza Inn, and Chinese restaurants were the Tokyo Steakhouse. It's come a long way from then. Okay, next graduate, Christopher Chaffee is graduating with twice, we're like Joseph, but, oh, here's, okay, we're like Chris also. He's graduating with both a BS and an MAT degree. Another one of these people is going to be a fabulous high school chemistry teacher. Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Leah Klassen is a member of the graduating with BS in chemistry, member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. She's going to take a year off and work and study for the GREs. Olivia Comer, okay, 4.0, okay. I realized I lost my 4.0 in the first semester of my freshman year. I lost a 3.9 at the same time and probably lost a 3.8. I got a C+ in English. She's graduating summa cum laude. Well, what can you say? I've already said she's going to be a fabulous high school chemistry teacher in New York City. Congratulations, Olivia.
Thank you.
Liao Feng is graduating with an engineering chemistry degree, is going to go to Boston College for an MS in material science and engineering.
Finally. Thank you.
Fan Gao, are they here? They said not registered.
Not here.
Graduating with magna cum laude, and he's joined Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society. We have a bunch of people graduating with magna cum laude as well. Hangru He, who I've already talked about, okay, is going to the University of Chicago. Jessica Herman, congratulations, graduating with an engineering chemistry degree. She was on the dean's list, okay, member of the National Society for Leadership. She's going to be attending graduate school at New York IT to pursue an MBA beginning in the fall of 2020, a future business leader. Sumin Ha Ikwe was graduating with an engineering chemistry degree. USG Executive Vice President, wants to work as a lab technician. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Marcus Johnson, graduating with a BS degree, was active in the Gamma Sigma Epsilon Honor Society C-STEP program. He was treasurer for the undergraduate ACS group. Okay, he enjoys environmental chemistry. He hopes to get a position at Brookhaven National Lab and maybe then go on to graduate school.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Marcus.
Thank you so much.
Christopher Corwin, I've already mentioned, worked for Professor Ojima, Phi Beta Kappa, member of the Gamma Sigma Epsilon Honor Society, and he's going to be returning to work on his master's degree. Deborah Kaiser, 3.99, okay, summa cum laude, and we already mentioned she's going to go on in a PhD program in Princeton. Aurori Kim, okay, is graduating summa cum laude. Is going to pursue a master's degree in PhD in medicinal chemistry in the future. Good luck.
Thank you.
Brenner Jean Latour DeRay is graduating with a BS in chemistry, was in Project WISE, was on the Stony Brook dance team. After graduation, will enlist in the United States Navy. Congratulations. Scott Ross Levity graduated cum laude with honors in chemistry and did research with Professor Rizzo.
Thank you.
Good luck. Christina Legalskis was an Understanding Award winner, participated in the Real Watch Band certificate, the Red Watch Band certification, Green Lock training. She hopes to work in environmental toxicology and work directly in the field of in this field as possible. She said when she was little, her dad would always tell her that we need more female scientists. He passed away when she was in high school. She wants us to know that she pursued chemistry and everything she's doing in his career is in her memory. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Catherine Leong is finishing a combined BS MAT program and will start at the MAT program in the fall. Really an outstanding number of people going on in high school chemistry teaching. I wonder if our colleague had influence on that. Min Liu did research in Professor John Rudick's group. He was on the Dean's List, Secretary of Gamma Sigma Epsilon Honor Society. She was going to take a gap year before she applies to graduate programs in chemistry.
Thank you.
David Matthew is getting a BS in MAT. He's one of my other Long Island boys. Okay, it's again, you didn't send me information. I know he came from a working class neighborhood and wants to return to teach in a working class neighborhood.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Rahul Prasad, his BS degree, graduating magna cum laude. In another year, that would have been the top students, okay? Was elected to Phi Beta Kappa. History was his second major. Received the Bronze Service Award for volunteering at Stony Brook. Is secretary of the Condo Club. Tentative plans to take a year off to study for the MCATs so he can apply to medical school. Another future person who can go and save lives.
Thank you.
To pursue some research in microbiology and maybe get a Fulbright grant in this gap year. Congratulations. I need a drink. Chloe Savino, okay, which I've talked about already. She has a list of, like any pre-med student, lots and lots of volunteer work, okay? She gave a very great research talk working for Professor Esther Burrows. Congratulations, Chloe.
Thank you.
One of my doctors is actually a student I taught, okay? But I looked her up and she had gotten an A, so I was happy. We want doctors who really understand chemistry very well. Suleiman Siddiqui also were mentioned before, going on was Phi Beta Kappa, summa cum laude, 3.98 or something GPA, going to Stony Brook Medical School. Jonathan So graduated with an option in biological chemistry. Congratulations, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Sudi Zhu is graduating in August, plans to take a year off to travel, okay, if you were able to travel, okay, and to work on an internship. Yuzu is graduating with an engineering chemistry degree as a second major, and also a chemistry degree, is graduating cum laude. Wenjing Yang, chemistry is a second major. First major is applied math and statistics. Okay, when they say second major, that just means you signed it up for the second time. It doesn't mean it's less important. Graduating cum laude with an ACS certification and got honors, worked for Professor Drackhammer and Professor Zhao. Zawa Zaki is graduating with an ACS certification. He intends to pursue an MS degree in chemistry. Yi Zhang is a former organic chemistry teaching assistant, plans to go to graduate school in the future. Do we have his picture?
Not here, I think.
Not here, okay. It's Jackie Zhang is graduating cum laude with departmental honors, did research with Professor Ben Zhao. He received the Eureka Award at Stony Brook, was in the undergraduate ACS mentorship program. It will attend a PhD program in engineering science and in energy science and engineering at Oak Ridge National Lab in the fall. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And our last person who is probably not here is Jesse Frank Zaccaro. He won the award to be one of our 3.9 GPA students. That finishes the list of students who are getting their degrees in chemistry who have come to graduation. I now ask two of the undergraduate students to come give a short talk, Chloe Savino and Jackie Zhang. Chloe is going to be the first one to speak.
Thank you all for tuning in to celebrate this special day. And thank you to the administration for putting together this wonderful program despite the current situation. Sitting in that giant lecture hall, waiting for general chemistry to start on my first day of school, I never imagined I would fall in love with this subject and spend so much of my college career in goggles and a lab coat on the 6th floor of the chemistry building. As chemistry majors, we have had the opportunity to learn about the molecular basis of the universe and see the world through the eyes of a scientist. The journey to graduation did not come without obstacles, but we persevered and leave here with memories that will stay with us for life. We will all remember the rush that would come before going into an organic chemistry test, clutching our note cards and dreaming of earning a Stars of Organic mug for a perfect exam score. And who could forget the fun times we spent jamming to rock tunes while calibrating a pH meter in Dr. Patterson's 303 lab, or learning crystal lattice packing using fruit in Dr. Boris's inorganic class. All of the long nights camped out in the chemistry lobby hovered around the whiteboards, and the hundreds of hexagons drawn in our notebooks were worth it, because we stand here today ready to face whatever the world throws at us. No matter what field we go into after leaving Stony Brook, Our education from the phenomenal chemistry faculty has prepared us to think critically and solve problems no one has answered before. The class of 2020 is a group of potential Nobel Prize laureates, future world-renowned physicians, and prospective chemistry professors who will use their passion for science to make new discoveries and contribute to the continued education of the larger community. I wish you all the best of luck and cannot wait to see all we will accomplish in this next chapter of our lives. Thank you, and go Seawolves.
Thank you, Chloe. Next speaker is Jackie Zhang.
Thank you. So graduating class of 2020, we finally made it after 4 years, after all those 8 a.m. lectures, PChem2 lab, global pandemic. We have made it to the end of our journey here at Stony Brook University, and it saddens me to say goodbye to everyone. But before leaving, I think what we all want to say the most is thank you to everyone that has supported us the entire way. From the chemistry faculties, which we spent countless amount of office hours at, asking for advice, for lecture help, to the staff of the chemistry building, giving us guidance in other aspects that professors might not have. To our friends and family who supported us through our long hours studying until like 3 a.m. in the morning, to all the people in the chemistry lobby who I used to hang out with. Without everyone, I don't think this journey would have been possible for me. And going forward, while this may be the end of Stony Brook University's journey, this is the start of our chemistry journey as we go on to achieve more. And we've made it through online classes. I know that going forward, everyone will continue to achieve amazing things. And I hope we stay in touch, and I hope to hear your successes. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you.
Okay. Go ahead. Oops. Yeah.
Koch, you're muted.
Did we clap for all the undergraduates? I don't think we did. Let's clap for all the undergraduate.
Graduates?
Hey, congratulations.
Well done. Great job. One of the best classes ever. Now I'll turn it back over to Professor Druckhammer to finish our graduation.
Okay, first, to all our graduates, I welcome you to the Stony Brook Chemistry family, a group which now numbers well over 2,000. We are confident that you leave us well prepared for the next phases of your professional life and that you will represent Stony Brook with pride. We would like to stay connected with you. Please keep us up to date with your contact information so that we can send you our chemistry alumni e-letter. Also, keep us informed of your professional and personal accomplishments, and please join SBU Chemistry alumni on LinkedIn so that we can follow your careers. Candidates and their families are invited to watch the university celebration starting at noon today, where Interim President Michael Bernstein and university deans will confer degrees. The link can be found at the Stony Brook homepage or at stonybrook.edu/commencement. And finally, as a few others have mentioned, I would also like to recognize all parents and any spouses of our graduates and others who have played important roles in their lives. We thank you for the privilege of having these graduates as part of our community. On behalf of our graduates, I thank you for all the support you have shown them, and I congratulate you as well for their accomplishments. So I think it's appropriate to unmute one last time and thank parents and other supporters. So we will now be ending the streaming of our ceremony. The Zoom session will continue for any graduates, faculty, and staff to further exchange greetings. Thank you and congratulations to all. Our ceremony is now concluded.
Congratulations.
Very good, everybody.
Wow, it's
Very
amazing.
good. Chloe and Jackie, you were great.
Thank you, Dr. Lauer.
Yes.
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 Congratulations.
And Alana and,
Everyone
and
looked
Amanda
great.
also. Yes.
Congratulations.
Chris, nice talk.
Thank you. Congrats all.
Well done, everybody. That was
So
really
once the recording will be up, so you can watch the whole thing.
Great job, chemistry staff.
Yes,
Thank you.
Catherine,
Thank
Dan,
you.
especially, and everyone else.
Norma, yeah.
Everybody did a great job.
Yes, thanks to our technical director, Dr. Daniel Amarante.
Yay!
Thank you. It was
Now we can have
wonderful.
some coffee and some snacks.
Yes.
Yes, meet in the lobby.
Pick up meat in the lobby. Pick up
We need a virtual big cake. Where's the big cake?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Be good. Cake would be good.
Chris. Thank you very much.
What is so
Thank you for the